Susan had always been fascinated by the old, abandoned attic in her grandmother's house. When her grandmother passed away, Susan inherited the house and finally had the chance to explore it. Among the dusty old furniture and discarded belongings, she found an ornate wooden puppet, its strings tangled and its painted smile faded. Intrigued, she decided to take it downstairs. That night, as she lay in bed, she heard a soft tapping sound. At first, she thought it was the wind, but the tapping grew louder, more insistent. She tiptoed downstairs to the living room where she had left the puppet. To her horror, the puppet was no longer where she had placed it. It stood upright, its head tilted, staring directly at her. She froze, unable to look away as the puppet began to move, its wooden limbs creaking and jerking unnaturally. It danced around the room, its lifeless eyes locked onto hers. As it moved, it began to whisper in a voice that was not its own. "She's still here," it whispered. "She's never left." The air grew cold and the lights flickered. Susan felt a presence behind her. She turned slowly, trembling, to find her grandmother's ghostly figure, eyes hollow and filled with sorrow. The puppet's dance had awakened something dark and restless, something that had been waiting for decades to be set free.